Hello, everyone. Let's get the music going. Let me know if that bothers you. Anyway, hello. I know it's been a minute since I streamed. July just kind of happened. It sure happened. And it really got me all, I don't know. There's a lot going on. But I'm back and I have another August stream date already in the calendar. So I will also be streaming on August 31st. It's a Sunday, same time at 6 o'clock. I'm going to try to be more consistent with it. It's hard with my current situation. But anyway, let's get into drawing. Let me see. Is the chat box active? Yes. Cool. Chat box is here. And cool. It's been a minute since I did this, so I needed to look at all my shit. Okay, great. Let's go. Let's get on with it. We are this is my doodle zone. This is the doodle zone. It's where all of my doodles live. All of my doodles live here. But I'm taking a few from my doodle pages and I'm gonna be zhuzhing them up. Mostly because doing a whole piece in front of other people hasn't been super sustainable. But maybe doing little doodles will be better for me. So let's get going. I have left a nice little note for myself indicating what brush I wanted to use next. um, failed to indicate what brush I had used to make the original outlines here, but I guess that's just fine. Let's go find it. Oh, it's already selected. Oops. Okay, hang on. Come back. Oh, well, yeah, that's completely the wrong layer. Gorgeous. I am actually super curious what was that other brush that I was using. Oops. The chances of me finding it are actually extremely low. I can make a lot of assumptions on what I think it is. I have a feeling it was this one. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the same gritty. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see. This was the Milt Fine Liner. Let's put in here. The Milt Fine Liner. This is boring, I apologize. That's in Rusty. I hope, by the way, that my 18, like my fleet of fans aren't extremely annoying to hear. I hope that they're turned down enough that it's not too big of an issue. But if it is an issue, shout it out. Okay, let's see. The reason why I wanted to know what that line, I think I want to add a little guy here, a little. I think a box is gonna be. We're doing it. We're doing some art. July was busy. Certainly busy. And I hear that I was not the only one who was busy, but yeah, I struggled a lot in July with disability flare-ups. Some of my I was working a lot at my other job, my cat sitting. I guess overdoing it, and just been real exhausted, and trying to catch up with that. And additionally, I try to support my family as much as I can, since I'm the only one of them who is, you know, not necessarily working like, I don't know, I don't work a corporate job. Obviously, I'm here. But my sister, my brother, my dad, they all have sort of like I guess my sister doesn't, like, she doesn't work in like a corporate job, but like, they have the 9 to 5 sort of, well, it's more like 8 to 5 sort of schedule. And my mom is retired. So since I am kind of a little more flexible than the other members of my family, I try to help them out as much as I can with various things, and try to be available to them. And yeah, that also. Which one was it? Was it Smooth? Smooth. Okay. Yeah, anyway. That's my deal. Was that I am tired. C'est la vie. And now I am, I'm feeling a little bit better. I am still have a lot of work on the horizon, which is good because I have bills, don't we all? And I also need to put some money away for an event coming up. My best friend's getting married, and I want to have a sick outfit, and uh, be able to pay for gas and hotel and stuff. That's also very important to me. I was so stressed out last week that I was clenching my teeth so hard that I gave myself nerve damage. I had to go to the dentist about it. Um, and truly, if I was allowed to live, I would be unstoppable. I would be too powerful if I didn't have so many physical limitations thrust upon me. The body has just taken so many L's over the past few years, and I just don't bounce like I used to. Excellent. Excuse me. I chugged a coffee before I chugged a coffee and then took like a 30-minute nap before jumping on here. Because well, I guess I don't need a reason to do any of that. I did it because I wanted to. The end. What I'm doing now is like, so these are all like my little like doodles that I'm trying to like zhuzh up. And in this process, another thing I'm trying to do is experiment with line art and experiment with colors and kind of just have it be a zone for me to just kind of like, fuck around and find out. And making a full illustration in front of other people is, I think, a little too daunting. I just feel like I get too in my head about it. Hopefully that won't always be the case, but for now that is the case. But as I like don't, the only really big things I'm working on right now are commission stuff and like kind of like it's not like marketing's maybe marketing is the best word for it, but like how like things that have like my name on it and like posting those frequently and that kind of thing. So and one of the commissions is a secret, so I cannot display it here because I have been sworn to secrecy by myself. Oh, am I on the same layer as I fucking am? Hang on, we're canceling the podcast. Meow meow. I'm not recording on my bed. I'm recording. I cleaned off my little like two-seater. You got this, baby girl. Come on. Good girl. And Katie's old and she doesn't want to jump. She has little stairs for my bed, but she doesn't want to jump onto the two-seater here. But she did it. Her old bones did it. Good girl. Alrighty, I gotta work. Cool. Another thing that I'm hoping to have going forward is like tip like put QR codes of my my like Venmos and PayPals and Cash Apps somewhere on the screen so that I can like people can throw me tips while I draw. And that's kind of what I was supposed to be working on today, art wise, but instead what I did so 31st 6 o'clock I will be here making my art. regardless of who else is also here. Katie, you're silly. You're silly. You're stinky silly. What, girly? I Farouk assaulted this cat in a major way. Okay. I'm really actually enjoying the combination of these. The MILF liner, whatever the hell. This is also a good, like, this is a good warm-up for me, you know? Like, I'm wearing my arm compressor because I struggle with my body. The lighter fare here. Even though I am still being deranged with the line art, I do not need to be. But here I am. Because of who I am as a person. I recently had a sort of, I guess crisis is the word you would use, that, like, because of, like, I don't know, I've had a lot of, like, I haven't had a lot of, like, support when I was a kid making art. I didn't have a lot of, like, support from adults in my life. And, you know, one of the big things one of the big things that happened a lot as a kid was I would try to show my art to adults in my life. And everyone would immediately suddenly become an art critic and ask me to justify artistic decisions that I made. And mind you, this would happen to me as young as 12. 12 is when I can, like, super remember it. But I know that kind of thing, one of my earliest, like, memories of it, I remember it not being a new experience. Like, I wasn't surprised by it. But I can't pull an earlier memory of that. But I do remember, you know, adults being like, why is their hair like that? You know, why are they wearing that? You know, why is their face like that? Why is, etc., etc. So I have, as an artist, really, you know, deep ingrained in my brain that I need to work, like, to unlearn is, like, trying to make everything that I draw logic. You know what I mean? Like, if there is something that's hanging from the belt, I need to have, like, a realistic justification for why it's there. It can't just be, like, kind of hanging there. It needs to be in a sheath, and that sheath needs to be attached to the belt, and the belt needs to be inside the loops of the pants, and, like, you know, that kind of thing. And, like, kind of, and so it has accidentally made me very, that kind of thought doesn't necessarily lead to good like, stylized pieces. It works kind of for realism only, which is hard to it's hard to, like, it's hard to balance that balance of like um, realism in a stylized way. It's actually kind of a really difficult balance. Um, and it's something that I've really strived for in my art and has accidentally, like, you know, it has caused me to be kind of a perfectionist with my art. And in the current day and like piece, I'm now worried that it that I don't. I'm worried that everything that I make is going to accidentally look like AI, and I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just so worried that my style is like too. I'm going to accidentally make something like too stiff or too like um you know, trying to learn through the doodles how to I don't know, because like the more like it has that messy human touch to it, the less likely it's gonna look like AI, right? But then it's battling my weird like, you know, the thing that had been taught to me that I need to like justify like, you know, why a thing looks the way that it does. So this has been really helpful. Let's get into color. Actually, I'm going to take you. And same thing with you. You don't need to be. Cool. Let's make some colors. Should I combine these? I'm not going to yet. I'm going to put this one as the, this is water. This is MILF or whatever. Okay, great. Okay, what color should this bunny be? Actually, what I'm going to do first is do some background work. Yeah. Let's just throw some shit in there. Ooh. I don't know. Okay. All right. Now I got like some sort of. I actually don't need the grid. I don't even know if you guys can even see. What color is this bunny? How do we feel about this green? Orange? Should it be orange? It's a little more yellow with this. That's not orange. Hi, Katie. Is orange? Orange? I don't know. Well, I mean, it could be that way for now, and it doesn't have to stay that way. It's pretty easy to change. I wish I could get this brush to not have that kind of like dragging. Oh, I'm gonna actually do something really quick. Video. Purge video. Yeah, this doesn't need to have the. Is this one cleaner? Maybe if I. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Well, then that's just one color, and that actually defeats the purpose of what I'm doing here. Let's go to Yeah. Okay. Well, let's back to. Are you gonna scream at me for the entire time I'm doing this, or what? Okay, I'm getting lost in the sauce. Hi, Katie. I love you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, and I love you. Great. I'm gonna go back and erase. I'm gonna use this one. Hi, baby. I love you. Hello, baby. Hi, baby angel. Water. Okay. There's an easier way to do what I'm doing. And I'm not doing it, so. Take that. I like this song. What is this? Which one we got? Little Samba. By Quincas Moriera. Quincas Moria. Who knows? Somebody does. It is not me. An environment of people who don't really support, you know, what I do and what my deal is. It's hard to make videos when there's other people like moving around the house making fun, like, you know, with the TV on in the background and like, you know. And so that's another reason why I don't necessarily make a lot of stuff on like TikTok, even though I know that it would do, you know, when I do post art, it goes really well. I just have a really hard time getting the post. You know what I mean? Is that gonna be extremely fucking obvious? It kind of seems like it's extremely fucking obvious. Okay, I think I can do this without like bringing too much attention to the area. Okay, yeah, easy. Additionally, to kind of help, like, I'm extra. When I mentioned that I was really like stressed out and frustrated last week, and I gave myself nerve damage, I'm clenching my teeth too much. Um, uh, there's also a money aspect. It's really hard for me to work. Fully yesterday I was playing D&D with some friends, and I was winded. I instantly was so tired, and these friends can attest that I kicked in the door to their house and was just like, I'm amped, let's play some goddamn D&D. And I was doing actually really great of staying, like, attentive and all of that. And truly the second we did the stairs, I was like, I became a fucking ancient. So usually when, oh, you guys can't even see this. Well, I'm gonna go look for it anyway. Because it's gonna bother me. There you are. There's these little, I don't know if you guys saw that, these little rogue bits. I thought I saw some more. Yeah. Here we go. Back. Uh-huh. Yeah. And... okay. Oh man. There's lots of bits. Yeah, here. This doesn't matter to anybody but me, but I want to make sure those little bits are gone. I think there's still some bits. Where are you? Where are you, bits? Ugh. I don't see the bits, but this is what I'm gonna do. Because... just kind of do a large sort of sweep down here. It's probably just 1 pixel. That's better. Okay. I actually am going to use big. I want this like little image in the like preview to be as like tightly cropped as possible, because that indicates that, because it's trying to show me all of that layer. And so that's how I knew that things were like floating around that I had missed, was because even though it was not a very large area, it was zoomed really far out. Again, not something that like is going to be important, especially with a doodle in the long run, but it's something that I just prefer. It's easier for me to see a thing. This was nothing yet. Okay. Bow tie. What are we gonna do, bow tie? What are we gonna do, bow tie? Okay. So here's the thing. I know no one's in the chat. I know it's just me talking to myself. However, what if I make a little comment? Hell yeah. I'm commenting on my own shit. Why? Because I don't have any fucking shame. I'll like my own shit. I'll stare at my own shit. I'll watch my own videos. I love myself. Very into my whole thing. Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, so let me think. Purple is a very good contender here for bow tie. So is blue. I think I've already... well, let's just throw some blue on there. See how we feel. because that's, again, something super easy to change. I'm using these beautiful brushes from, gosh, I need to remember that person's handle on Gumroad, because truly they just make some of the best brushes I've ever had the pleasure of using. And y'all see how many brushes I have. No. That was a strange noise that I made. Damn, I don't even care that no one's in the chat. This is something that I needed for sure. It's just like some structure around that I can start getting the process of getting disability, because I just don't bounce like I used to. I just don't bounce like I used to. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't bounce like I used to. Okay, so here's the thing about Yellow Bunny Blue Tie, is that I don't like it. What else can we do here? Y'all deadass are not going to be able to see it. It looks so different to me. Oh wait, no, it doesn't look that different. Okay. It looks so different, I say, lying. Huh, okay. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's see, I also want to get this coffee mug. Coffee mug, coffee mug, coffee mug. What sort of color will this give me? Kind of just like a darker sort of ceramic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep my partner just texted me. Alright. I don't think that mug's gonna stay that color, but it's a nice placeholder. Let me see. Really not into the gold. I also think that I'm gonna scooch you around and see what you look like around. I think the reason why I don't like the yellow is because it's, it feels very Simpsons. So let's go, I don't know, for like a dark red. Like a chocolate bunny. I don't know, I really like that color either. It's not really it's more like a kind of a copper. I'm not really feeling it. Hey, come back. Oh no. I don't think so. I think that's a little too dark. It's not gonna read super good. Herbert Burr. Brown, 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 brown. Okay, it looks a little lifeless. Same problem. I think we're getting there. Read. She can't read. Herm. Actually, I'm gonna turn my drawing guide back on. Okay. Looks a little like, I don't know. Ugh. Just a little like, ugh. I think that's fine. Man, I know. Maybe I need to. Ooh, okay. I'm. Yo, why is that? Like, oh, but it is showing up because of who I am as a person. I also have the stream pulled up on my phone to make sure that things look okay because I'm an artist and everything it's all looks, baby. And on my stream labs, the color is so washed. Like this color specifically is like a weird, like washed out version of this. But according to my YouTube app, it's the same. So I guess whatever. Oh, these both are both Mac. No one has called these Mac. These are Apple products, so they're gonna have a similar color display than my Windows computer. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Whatever. I like it. Let's move on. That means I think I want to change the blue bow tie. Let's begin looking for a color that I like for the bow tie. Okay. Okay. I know that in the past I've made like a little trans bunny before, several years ago, and I guess I'm just kind of making that same guy again. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Uh, no, that's extremely washed out. I think actually, excuse me, holy cannolis, did I not just down coffee? Okay, I did down coffee, then I also had to take a nap about it. What about... Ugh, I actually don't like how those two look together. No. Eh. How do you feel about that, gamers? And by gamers, I mean Rocket. Drink some water about it. I don't know, I think I still like, well, I think that I can find a better version of this color. That's extremely subtle, but I do like the difference. Again, I don't know if you guys are going to pick up on that. Let's try to find a more purpley purple, though. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I like zooted past the purples. Hang on. My purple section is so little, because like this says, I mean, this is purple, but these are mostly pink. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, my purple portfolio, the same color. I just picked the same color. Well, at least I didn't pick the same color, though. Lord help me. Okay. That's a no. That's also gonna be a no. Damn. Why? I think I need to... Okay, that's more of a purple. It's more of a mauve, if I'm being honest. Light purple is hard. Light purple is just a hard one to get. No, it's not. I just don't have it. I have like the lightest little hint of purple, or like deep ocean purple, and no in between. So that's the lacking area. I don't really like that. I'll take a wild swing. Just go yellow. Oh. It's turquoise. What about atomic pink? That actually hurts. Oh, I actually really like that. I think that's gonna be the keeper. Yeah, I really like that. Let's keep him. Oh, but I do need to put a little pink nose on this guy. Is that going to get... Well, guys, what I'm doing here, I'm gonna un-alpha lock this, because I did notice, Again, this is something that you guys are going to care about, but it's something that I care about. Little holes in the color layer. I think the next, I need to make more stuff that is like fun and for now. Kind of just trying to keep up with commissions, because I am keep up with the one commission. Faith, if you're out there, I'm so sorry. Faith and Oscar, I'm sorry. I love you very much. I'm so sorry. But my capacity for anything is just so low. Just so low. Truly wish there was another way. Okay, so here's the problem now, is that I've been staring at my Streamlabs version of it, and I like the Streamlabs version of it actually better than what I'm looking at on my screen. So now I have to play a fun game of how do I match the color that I'm seeing on my screen on the tablet. Let's go, folks. I am going to duplicate. I am going to close that one. That's already alpha locked. Great. This making a new layer and doing it. This is called non-destructive editing. Destructive editing is when you, it's kind of what I was doing to the bow tie, right? Was just like keep going over the color over and over again and not keeping track of what colors I had already used. Non-destructive editing is keeping the original version before you start editing to compare them together. And I do a lot of non-destructive editing, which is why my files end up so big. And I do have to go back in and Marie Kondo the fucking ow. Okay. Sorry, I've been clenching my teeth and my nerves are mad at me. I'm breathing and it hurts. I think that I'm close. Oh, I think that's it, actually. It's not, though. Okay, it's close. Okay. Not quite. Because Lord help me. I wonder if I can take a picture of it with my phone and try to transcribe it onto my... Oh, but it still doesn't look right in my iPhone camera. Insane. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna have a whole moment. Oops. Damn. I'm going crazy, you guys. I'm just fully spiraling. I need to stop looking at that because I'm gonna go crazy. I need to look at the screen in front of me and ask myself, do you like it? And I need to not look at what other screens look like. Okay, he does look a little like turquoisey. I don't know. Let me... This is him. Next up. I have a question. Do I want to make do I want little like ear fills? Damn, my phone's blown up. Sometimes I try my best and, you know, people don't know that I'm streaming. And that's fine. I think the thing with the ear bits is that it's going to really highlight the fact that the ears are slightly different sizes. And I think I don't want to do that. But I think I can do... I think what I can do that I think will be satisfying. Little ear tufts. I'm gonna do those in a really light... no, I don't want to do those in a really light color. Or... yes, but I have to do it in an even lighter color, like a full white. Yeah. Well, see, that's cute. I just don't think that it is a good color. Let me futz around. Yeah. Should it be a little darker? Okay, Okay, I don't love a little darker. I think that I am gonna have to go with lighter. I've been streaming for over an hour, and since no one's here, I don't actually care. I don't actually care how long I'm streaming, because, you know, no one's here. If a streamer streams for over an hour, but no one was there to see it, did they really stream? No, that's a little too hard to see. Let me see. That's also extremely hard to see. What about you? Okay, actually. I mean, it's hard to see, but in a way that I think is... Well, I think I've changed my mind, and I'm just going to leave it as is. I think that that's what I want to do. The eyes, though. I think, unfortunately, anything I do is going to be... It's going to have a little dead shark eye sort of a look to it. You know, I say that, but I actually think that's the opposite of a problem. I think that's actually probably what we need here. Okay, so we have a dark green here. The music stopped so abruptly. It was a wild ride. So this is kind of a lighter purple than the line art. I think I see you. Oh, you want to know what sucks is that I didn't notate what color that was. I have not been notating the color for basically any of that, which I usually do for a full illustration because sometimes I use a brush where selecting the color that I see in front of me will not necessarily produce the exact color with the brush, because like you can see how like all of these weird like little grid, like I don't know, it like fluctuates a lot within the color, so sometimes there can be a discrepancy there. But I actually think it's okay. Well, what if clipping mask? God, ow. Yeah, I've been clenching my teeth again. Sorry, I don't mean to put my hand on my mouth on camera. It's just extremely uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to like actually be serious about getting it. Oh boy, how haunted is that? On a scale of 1, 2, extremely haunted. Sorry. So looking deep into his eyes. It's just upsetting. It's just upsetting. And just like a really... God, look at this poor guy. Why did I do this to him? Oh, oh, this poor guy. Look at this poor guy. Okay. Uh, is that how we feel? I'm gonna do... That actually feels worse. Yikes. Okay, hang on. Never mind. I don't do anything with these motherfuckers. Soft light. I think I'm just like normal. I don't know, man. What do we think? I'm gonna leave him for now and see what... Oh, he looks so sad. He's so sad, you guys. Why did I make him this way? Oh, oh. Oh no! Oh God! Look at how sad he is! Look at how sad he is! Oh, he's so sad. Me too, buddy. What if I... Um... If these are a little see-through, I think that actually ruins it. I think that they need to be the saddest eyes you've ever seen in your life. Okay, hang on. Actually, okay, hang on. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh my! Hang on, let me go to... I think it's water. I think it... Is this on the water layer? Or is it on the MILF layer? It's on neither layer. Okay, great. It was me. Okay. Are these even? I guess it doesn't matter. That's not why people come to Sad Bunny Incorporated. But what I could do... well, here's the thing, is that the eyes are not the same size. So that doesn't... that's nothing to me. Oops. I want it to be the same, like, energy. You know that? You know that TikTok? What am I going to paint? What am I going to draw? Okay, it's two men. They're fighting. I'm actually gonna make this one. And one of them's a little taller, one of them's a little shorter. He's got straight hair and curly hair. But it's all energy, energy. Evil of Pandora's box. Light of God. You know what I'm talking about. That one. You guys know what I'm talking about. See, this is perfect. His eyes are perfect now. I love how I said his eyes are perfect now. Oh, I actually really like that. Yeah, I like his weird sad eyes. Yeah, this is great. We're fucking cooking here. Um, then no. Okay. I think I'm gonna go look around for something that is gonna give me what I want. Oh. Softy. Now this might be something. This is again from that person who makes most of the brushes that I use. Oh, I don't have to remember their name. This can Pokey in Gumroad. They're great. Whale sketch. Okay, so charcoals is actually probably closer to what I'm. Too compressed feels good. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, baby. He got bags under his eyes. This little guy got bags under his eyes. Okay. And then that's small enough. That's not gonna play, huh? It's not really. I think again, if it's small enough, that's not gonna play. Yeah. Little pine. Little pine might be. Little pine might be something. Eh. Everyone come with me while I go down a fucking haha, I go down a rabbit hole. Ha 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 ha. What if we give him glitter? Okay, that didn't work. Oh no, halftone is interesting. Hang on. Oh no, maybe that's too tired. Is that too tired for my little guy? It's too tired for my little guy. That's too tired. I think soft shader. Whoa. 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 I don't like that. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, what am I trying to accomplish? He's clearly tired. He's clearly a tired boy. I don't actually think I need to do much more than this. I think that this communicates the thought. The cranker. Oh, I think this is on. Yeah, this is on order. Texture. Texture the boy. That actually. Yeah, I don't. I know I keep throwing it to the chat. The location where no one is. What? Excuse me. What if I? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back and fiddle with the eye. The eye zone again. Clear. Hi, Skippy. Hi, Skippy. Skippy John Jones. He has too many bones. Skippy John Jones. He has too many bones. Hello. Welcome to the chat. He's very shy. And he's very little. And he's very cold. He's just a bag of bones. He's a small man. Skin and bones. And he likes this blanket that I've put on the couch. But we are sitting in front of the air conditioner. And he hates that. So he's conflicted. I love you, little man. Beautiful angel. Hi, Silly. Hi, Silly. Hi, Silly. Goodness gracious, I can just see every single bone in your body all the time. He's like a short hair Siamese cat. He's a full he's just like, he's not a naked cat. He's not one of the Sphinx cats, but he is truly just like one level above Sphinx cat. He has short fur, no undercoat, thin, weird nose, huge schnoz, huge ears. He's meant to be in the desert. He's supposed to be in the desert. He's in Colorado. He's basically on a mountain at all times. And he doesn't know that, but he hates it. Hi, Mr. Boy. Saddest man in the West. So little. I wonder if I can show him to you guys. I wonder if he'll freak out. Here he is. Just the saddest little man. I know. I know. Why is the air conditioner on? Why am I doing this to you? Why am I doing this to you specifically? He's so little. What if I tuck you in a little? No, you don't want to be tucked in? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to upset you. Lay back down. You're okay. You'll be fine. Yeah. You'll be okay. Lay back down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I tried to tuck you in. This is the rest of the video now. Is me just touching you. This is what the people want. They want to see Skippy John Jones and all of his bones. Yeah. Alright. Look up to the camera. Are you purring a little bit? No? Okay. He heard a noise. He's gonna be thinking about that for a while. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm gonna wrap up here soon, but I definitely want to get these eyes right emotionally. Oh, I think that this is much better. Okay, yeah, that's pretty sad. That's a pretty sad little guy. Mm. So here's what I'm struggling with. I think maybe the eyes. Um, I like that direction I'm going in. Let's see. Normal. I get as big as possible so you guys can also see what I'm doing. Lighten, normal, lighten, normal, lighten. You guys can't really see. So what I'm really interested in is add, because it's starting to create these like this little like purple sort of other lighteners. Add really does like something that the other ones don't necessarily do very well, which is like add this like pop of like that didn't help. Layer 140, Lord help me. I think that if I I don't think I want to make it his little sad eyes now. I feel like before, I don't know, they just didn't quite look right, but it feels better now. This mug is an ugly color, and I need it to be a different color. What if we make the mug nice gold? What do we... don't like it. Ow. Guys, my tooth really hurts. I'm gonna go online and buy a, like a an over-the-counter tooth guard. Or, sorry, mouth guard. Because this country is a joke, and my dental insurance doesn't cover mouth guards. Green? Come. That was rude. Did you guys see that? It kept closing on me. It's like, no, you're done with colors. I beg to differ. Also, you and I are done with colors. Which will be never. I think that since the tie is red, I think that that is not an interesting... I think still in the one category isn't super interesting. So I think a deeper, like I think maybe a darker green, I think is gonna get me there. I think that's maybe too dark. Oh, it's like mint color. That's the same color. It's not the same color, but it's pretty. I like this color. I feel like it's muted. I still feel kind of muted. Nice bright color. Nice bright color. Should we make it darker? Should we make it darker? Should we make it lighter? I don't think lighter is where I want to be. Ow. I Swanna John. If I have to go back to the dentist for the third dental catastrophe in 2 months, I'm going to have to tie my tooth to a center block and then find a bridge and then throw the center block off of the bridge. Is the color of the what am I trying to say, line art getting me here? I think I'm gonna hard pivot into like I kind of want like a kind of a grayish clay color. I talked a lot of shit about the color that was there before. But I'm truly not that far off. Ow. My dentist said that my nerve damage should, like, it's just inflamed and nothing's, like, died yet. But, and so, like, you know, the rate at which our cells die is not necessarily something that we are in control over. But a mouthguard can help prevent that process, like, can help, like, push that process further down the road. And initially I was like, well, I don't necessarily grind my teeth when I'm asleep. I mostly do it during the day when I'm, like, focusing on something. And then my best friend's wife reminded me that if your muscle memory is doing that without your knowledge during the day, it's very likely that it's just going to keep, you know, repeating muscle memory while you are asleep, regardless of the fact that directly into the astral realm. And I was like, maybe. And now, guess I owe her, I don't know, $1 or something. We didn't bet on it, but she was in fact right. So I think that's, I should put something on the mug is what I should do. I should actually make it a lighter color and then have something written on it, like Girl Help. I think Girl Help would be fun on the side of a mug. Let's do kind of a, that's not really, that's better. It's not something I do on command. Apologies. I don't know why I told everyone to holler. Oh. So sad. No, I don't want that color. There was a color that I was like really into that I can't actually seem to find anymore. I wonder if it's because I have 10 million reason. He's so cute. I'm glad I think what I did with the eyes is extremely cute. I think that I am very happy with how they turned out. No, I'm gonna get rid of my drawing lines. I think they're distracting me a little bit. I don't think that you guys can notice them, but I can. And that's just kind of the theme of whenever I do these, is me saying, no, I swear, there was something there. There is a difference now. I promise. You gotta believe me. I think I actually like this color. Let me... Ugh. I'm not gonna go look for that right now. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do on this later. Well, now that's interesting. I actually think I kind of like this. With what? Thing should I do it with? I think it definitely needs to be in. I don't know why I picked that color. It was just I was looking at it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's pick up let's do maybe pencil. No, nah. Round number 2. No, not round number 2. Chrome pen. Crumpet. Well, let's, I'm actually gonna go I'm gonna go visit Josh. Rough liner, I think. Did you see the, there's a bit of like a, stabilization, that's the word I'm looking for. Empty star link. Ball pen line art. Oh, there's still a bit of a solid small. Yeah, there's stabilization there that I don't love. Map. Neon. Tinderbox is okay to use, right? I don't love it. Oh, right. I always forget that one is unusable. Panini. No. Tinderbox was I just using? I was just using Tinderbox. Syrup was another one that's unusable. Lee. Painting. Calligraphy. Brush pen. Script. Streaks, chalks, monoline. Everything textures, abstract. Oh, goodness gracious, it's 8 o'clock. We've been doing this for a good 2 hours now. Natural blushes. Scratchy squeegee. Super smooth inker. Oh, actually? Well, no, actually I don't. Dirty streaker. Who among us aren't? Dry brush. That's fun. I'm definitely going to... I think I'm going to try a little bit bigger. Now's the, the thing that I do every single time I use my handwriting on a illustration is overthink my handwriting. Okay, I think that I need to be done because otherwise I'm going to sit here and just like zone so far into my handwriting that no one will have fun, and also I won't get anything done. It won't be helpful. But I think we made great progress today. As a reminder for where we started out. Yeah, look at yeah, man. This is a lot more of in my opinion, a lot more of a gratifying stream where there is something that I'm trying to accomplish and then it gets accomplished by the end of the stream. And that was not happening with my illustrations because I kept overthinking it, because the illustrations are very important to me, that they get done in a specific way. Whereas my doodles, I can do whatever I want, and I don't have to, and they're smaller and they're not complicated and they don't have other elements to them. It's just they are what they are. And yeah, but anyway, thank you for coming. If you, what is this? Oh my gosh. Bro, I was having a lot of dropped frames. That's fine. Whatever. You guys don't need to hear this part. Um, but anyway, thanks for coming to the stream. Make sure to like and subscribe. I have I will put up the scheduled stream that I know I'm going to do on August 31st, so that you guys can get notifications for when that goes live. And go to my link tree, and I have that link in the description of the video to see more of my work. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also I have a free tier on Patreon that I'm kind of just using as like a newsletter. So if you want more updates about what I'm going to be doing and when I'm going to be doing them, as well as first access to all of my work, then again, link is in the link tree in the description. But yeah, go and subscribe to my Patreon so you can get updated with all the stuff that I'm doing. Awesome. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.